Hi everyone, it's Emma from Emma K Plans and welcome back to another video. Today's video is my plan ahead with me for the week of January 11th through the 17th. And this is actually a very exciting week for me in my life. So it is the week that we settle and move into our new house. So I thought these full boxes would be perfect. This is actually the first time I will be doing a completely leftovers spread. So all I had was the full boxes. I got those from a full box grab bag, and then I went in and found sheets that kind of match the colours in my leftover collection. So there is no kit here, there is no coordination, it is literally all leftovers, which is kind of the idea behind this planner, I guess. As I mentioned in the last video, I want to start using kits that have been sitting in my kit collection for years and are not getting used, but also I have heaps and heaps of full box pages that I got in this I think it was actually a D-stash from someone. They just were selling like 50 full box pages for something stupidly cheap, so I picked them up and I've kind of sorted them into like holidays and color schemes and themes, and that's primarily what I want to be using in this planner. So get rid of all my leftovers because I have so much. Use them up and use them in this planner. So yeah, this is my first one, using just leftovers and full boxes. So here we go. Firstly, I am using I popped down the date covers. So these are ones I've had in my collection for so long, but I could not find a kit for them to match with. And I thought it kind of goes with this spread. The colours do. To be honest, there's a lot in this spread that I was like, I don't really know that this goes together, but we're just going to chuck it all on the page and hope that it sticks, literally. And actually, I think they look really good once all of the spread is down. The colours actually coordinate quite well, so you'll see that when it's done. This is also an example of when I did not have enough glitter headers in the colours that I wanted to use, so I had to pull in some from Glam Planner from a different set. And I actually moved these around a little bit because I still didn't have enough than I thought I did. I was one short. So I had to pull in a few more of the same colour than what I normally would, if that makes sense. You'll see. So essentially I use like 3 of those chunky green, whereas normally you'd only use 2. I was a little bit worried about this because the chunky glitter that Glam Planner uses is very different from the really fine glitter that Scribble Prints Co uses, but actually ended up really liking it. I don't think you notice, or if you do, it's not like a bad thing. It's just one's a little chunkier than the other. So yeah, this was just from an old sheet so I pretty much keep everything that I don't use. And this is from an old sheet of glitter headers from, I don't know, the kit's actually really old. I remember I used it probably it's a Christmas kit 3 years ago, I reckon. But yeah, I just keep everything because I know I will use it in the future. So then moving on to full boxes. So I was trying to pick full boxes based on the date. So I used the moving truck out the front of the house on the weekend because that's the week that that's the dates that we actually move in. I used the sold box on Friday because that's actually our official settlement date. So when we get the keys and everything. And then I sort of placed the other ones around the spread. But those were the main ones, Friday being the settlement and Saturday, Sunday being move-in days. So just popping those down. To be honest, this is not my favourite kit by any means. Actually, I remember it came out and I was like, oh, I might get that for when I move. And then I saw it and I was like, actually, no, I really do not like it. Like, I don't like the plates. I don't like it's like card with scissors. I don't like the office thing. I just don't really love the art style. However, it was in my full box thing, grab bag, whatever you call it, D-stash. It was perfect for this occasion, and I'm really happy I used it. I think the spread turned out really cool. But again, I wouldn't have used it in my main spread. 1, because I don't have a kit. I just have the full boxes, and 2, because I don't really love the kit. So perfect to use in this planner. I mentioned in my last plan with me last week that I really struggled to find a washi for that kit, and then I remembered that this spread was actually worse, and yes, so I took forever to find a washi that went with this. It's like an aqua-y green, but none of my aquas or turquoises went with it at all. This one that I ended up going with matched the best, however, it's the one that I have the least of, so I didn't really want to use it, but I didn't really have a choice because I couldn't find anything else. I couldn't find a pink, I couldn't find a grey, like nothing was matching, so I ended up going with this sort of turquoisey colour, which kind of pulls off, I think there's scissors and there's something else that it matches, but yeah, I ended up liking it. I think it looks really good. So moving on to my sidebar, so you might notice most of the leftovers are from the same kit. They're from, I can't think what the kit, green is the new black, maybe? Something like that. It was like a homey kind of plant vibe kit, like a spring kit that came out. I actually ended up ordering 2 accidentally, and I did a mock, I used one in my main spread, and then I did a mock spread in the other. And then I ended up not liking the mock spread, so I ended up not using it, and I just kept all the, I say leftovers, but really it was like the whole kit minus the full boxes. I ended up pulling those out, and 3 out of the 4 colours match the colours of this kit, of these full boxes perfectly. So I pretty much pulled all of my leftovers from, or most of them, from that kit, and just used the 3 colours, because they all matched really well. And then I found this, I kept all of my ombre heart checklists from when they were in the kit because I didn't used to use them, and I have them all sitting in my leftovers binder, and I found this one that I thought matched perfectly, so I pulled that one in as well. I couldn't find a habit tracker, so what you're seeing here is my DIY habit tracker, so I just pulled a fancy label and you'll see me write it in a second, and then I'll check off the little check marks. So that's kind of the theme of this planner. If you can't find a sticker, just make one, make it work. So yeah, so just popping in film, and then I'll check off, like if I filmed, there's 7 boxes, so obviously 7 days of the week. And then moving on, that's kind of my base, I think. That's pretty much done. Yeah, I was just checking back to my, couldn't find the monthly. I might need to pop a little, like tab or something, a little bookmark, just to find out what days I'm working. This one's pretty straightforward. I have annual leave at my main job to move, so I'm working Monday, Tuesday. That's it. And then I'm working Sunday, which is kind of my permanent shift over summer at the grocery store. I could have taken that off, but because I'm casual there, I don't get paid for it, and I earn way too much money to work on a Sunday to not get paid for it. So I will not be helping with moving on that afternoon because I will be earning money instead. I don't know why I've pulled the page down like that. That's really bothering me. I didn't even notice when I did it at the time. Oh, there I go. I fixed it. That was really frustrating. I apologize. Same thing that I spoke about last week. I do 14 lines is my sort of long shift or all day shift, either at my main job or my other job. So I'm measuring out. That's what I'm counting. 14 lines. I think I did 7 above and 7 below for the one when I split in half, whereas last week it wasn't even. This week I'm pretty sure I made the effort to make it even. So yeah, just kind of denoting when I've got long days at work, I think 14 is, it's a good number that I can still put something above or below. So if I've got something on before work or if I've got something on after work, I can still put that in, but the majority of my day is taken up by work. And that's, I was having I've had this washi for a long time. I actually think I bought it off someone, like one of my first ever Simply Gilded rolls, and that's why it's sort of smaller than all my other ones. And I didn't struggle to get it to stick, but it definitely did not stick straight away like a lot of my other tapes. A lot of the time I would kind of loosely stick it while I lined everything up, and then it would just peel straight back off again, whereas I don't have that problem normally. If I stick it down loosely, I have to like peel it up to bring it up. But I think just because it's old, it's probably like 5 years old at this point. Like, fair enough, I get it. Washi does, it's not sticky forever. but I definitely noticed it with this roll more than I do, more than I did with other rolls that I use. So a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. So that was Monday, Tuesday, and then as I mentioned, I just went in and did Sunday, which I'm pretty sure I put down wrong at first, and then I had to move it down or up. I think I moved it down because I counted out my 14, and it meant that I didn't have any room at the bottom, I think, from memory. Maybe I need to put a mark on a ruler or something that's 14 dots so I don't have to, like, do it every time. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that for next time. Speaking of ruler, I didn't think I would miss the free Erin Condren ruler as much as I do, because obviously I don't buy Erin Condren anymore. I don't get the free ruler. And the one that you just saw, the one that I have, is like I've cut it with the knife too many times, so it's no longer a straight ruler. It's like all curvy and bent, and it drives me insane, but I can't find any of my other rulers, so I have to use it, which literally drives me insane. So, if you've ever seen my ruler and you think, hold on, that doesn't look straight, it's because it's not. It's absolutely sideways, but I can't find any of my other ones, and I don't get any more because I don't buy Erin Condren, so now you know. Moving on, I used 3 of the work labels. Thankfully, they were the 3 colours that I needed. I didn't have to go into the green, which didn't match as much, to pop on my work strips. I think I went and wrote in, I hope I did, get my pen. Yes, so 9 to 5, nice and easy. And then 12 till 9, I think. Yes. 12 till 9 on Sunday. Again, it's just so easy to see, okay, I'm taking up most of my day with work, what time am I working, and then it's written in there. Excuse me. Then I just popped in a box saying it's settlement day. I think I'll probably go back in once we know the time and actually put like another label in, either in the morning or in the afternoon, just saying settlement or something like that. Whereas for now, I'm just marking that is the day, and then, yeah, I'll kind of mark it closer, and I'll put in things like when we have to pick up the moving truck and, all those sort of things closer to, once they're confirmed. But at the moment, we've just got kind of the basics. So that was me just working out. I definitely was not going to fit settlement on one line. So I had to do it on 2. And just did settlement day there. So that is pretty much all of this week's spread. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're liking this series of me planning ahead so far. If you did, let me know in the comments down below and like this video. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!